Hey everybody, sorry for the prolonged absence. I've been having a really rough time lately with the CEO transition at my job and either sleeping really well or not at all, which was kind of the situation last night. Well, I slept a few hours. And being really upset about it, or otherwise over planning my weekends like last weekend and not having a chance to sit down and talk to you guys. But since I have pretty much canceled my plans for tonight, since I didn't sleep last night, here's what happened. Evan's brother had planned a birthday party at the Pyramid Club, which is this, classic New York dive / dance joint in the East Village. I don't know when it opened. It was there in the 80s. It's kind of a crappy place, but they do lots of like alternative dance nights, and they have a lot of 80s nights and stuff like that. So it's still cool to go there. And he doesn't live here anymore, but he came to town as a flight attendant, and he had a party there that started around 9 or something, and it was a Friday night, so I thought I would take advantage of the fact that actually I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to get a good night's sleep. I think my reason, it was because tonight is the red party and I wanted to save up my energy for it, but instead of getting a good night's sleep, I went to bed at 10:30, and Evan came home later, and that's fine. But there was an instance of leg shaking that shook the floor. His legs shake at night, and it woke me up, and I was awake for 3 hours. It's like if my adrenaline spikes, cortisol is antithetical to all the chemicals that you need to sleep. And sometimes if I wake up, it's just, that's it. So I'm not going to the red party tonight, nor did I get to go out last night. I should have just gone out with him. I'm making a video in this interval of time towards, it's not even twilight yet, it's about 6:15 in New York City, and we took a stroll through the Cranford Rose Garden at Brooklyn Botanic, which is one of the largest collections of roses in the country. And the roses are at peak bloom right now, so we took some gorgeous photos, or I did, and I'm in much better spirits than I was earlier. I didn't want to move. After going to the gym, that is. Like, I forced myself to go to the gym, and then I come back here, and I'm like, nah, I'm not answering your questions. No facial expressions, no, nothing. So I thought I would share with you a few things that I've acquired for myself during this tumultuous week. What I do sometimes is I buy myself presents. This actually happened, I know what it was, last weekend. I took a couple days off at the end of the week because I was suffocating and I just needed to remember what it was like to be me. I actually got some writing done for the first time in a while, in addition to going to a bridal shower at the Baltusrol Golf Club, which I understand, it's in New Jersey. I understand it's the most exclusive golf club in the country, which means nothing to me. I'm not a golfer. They even have a dress code for their private events. Anyway, so my friend's dad is a member, and it was like 100 people from their family were there, and it was this lavish. I've never been to a bridal shower like this. I've been to bridal showers that are, pretty well done, but this was like anything you want to drink, as much as you want to drink. Take the drinks, and they made a Manhattan for me, which is now my standby, by the way. I've been going to bars lately and getting gypped on absinthe. I've been getting gypped on Grand Marnier. So I'm like, what can I order that they cannot fuck up? What can I order that they can't water down, like the absinthe? Oh my god. Last weekend, I went to Lucky 13 Saloon, which is a metal bar. Ordered a $15 absinthe, okay? And the guy must have put a teaspoon in it. I complained. It tasted like he did an absinthe rinse and then threw it out and then put water in it. It was basically water. $15 for water. Evan actually complained on my behalf. And the guy was like, oh, I put in there as much as we're supposed to put in there. No, it's supposed to be 1 part absinthe to 3 parts water, right? And some places I've gone, when the bartender's like, oh, I don't know how to do this, and he'll, or at least this happened to me twice, and one of these instances was at the Vampire Ball. This was February was the last time it happened, and I got me basically a cup full of absinthe with some ice cubes. I'm not kidding. And that was the night that I lost one of my custom fangs because I was just so out of it. But yeah, so my point is, getting back to my point, if I can find it, I started ordering Manhattans just as a standard. You can't fuck this up because it's basically all liquor, see, and a cherry. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And at this bridal shower, one of those, it was like a face bath of a Manhattan. I mean, it was just huge, and I was done. I was experiencing the effects of that for the next 6 hours. And then I started to get a migraine, so that sucked. But anyway, if you ever have the, if you're ever in the area, or if you have a friend who is a member of this place, and you get invited to a private event, I highly recommend going, even if it is a bitch to get through the train systems from New York to New Jersey, assuming you're in New York. If you don't live in the country, this won't apply to you, of course. But yeah, so during my 4-day weekend, I was in a really good mood the first day, and I ordered a bunch of presents for myself, and among them, through the BPAL Sales Madness group on Facebook, I'm changing this music. Nope. No. This is fine. All about Eve. Okay. Yes, so there's this woman, and all the people in that group seem to be, they're the most generous people you could hope to encounter. I would love to have a party with all of these people, get to know them. She was selling a bunch of mainly hair glosses and Atmos sprays. So I asked for an anti-Kythera mechanism. Am I saying that right? I think maybe I am. Anti-Kythera? I'm not. But anyway, this is one of my favorite oils, and I've never used the hair glosses, so I figured might as well give it a try, right? And if I don't like the way they affect my hair, I can just put them on my skin. So I ordered that, a smut hair gloss, a key lime pie hair gloss, which I wasn't really impressed with, but the rest of them I do like, and a Revenant Rhythm Atmos spray, which I had never smelled Banshee Beat, and I don't think I ever will, because they, Black Phoenix Alchemy Labs said that they were going to, well, Revenant Rhythm is basically Banshee Beat, and they renamed it, and they issued the Atmos sprays, and I think a hair gloss, I'm not positive, and they never gave us the oil. Still waiting. This is like a year and a half ago. Revenant Rhythm smells to me a lot like Ask the Nearest Hippie plus maybe, no, not snake oil. It's just it's a sweeter version of any patchouli fragrance, I guess. But it's nice. It's not so outstanding that I would pay $50 for a bottle of it, though. That's for sure. So I'm actually glad that I got this, and now I know that. But this person, Christina, she's something else. They're all really generous. This was like Christmas when I got the package. She asked me if there was anything else that I wanted to try, or if she apparently has a huge collection. Any particular scents that you're interested in, and so I told her I was running out of Chimera, Anti-Kythera Mechanism, and hang on, Miskatonic University. So she's like, oh, which Miskatonic University do you want? Do you want Springtime in Arkham? And I also have this really old imp of just the normal Miskatonic University. So I didn't know. So she sent me both. She sent me both of those oils, and they're imp size though. And I think she decanted one of them for me. And she gave me some more Chimera, though sadly this seems to be much weaker than what I had. And I told her I was interested in trying Lady Macbeth, which is very cherry. It's a happy, like, cherry smell. It's good, but it's different from what I expected. And goodness, I don't know how I'm going to live without getting my hands on a bottle of Snake Charmer oil, because this hair gloss, I've almost depleted the entire. It's a tester, but you'd expect it to last longer than a week. It's so good. And I do like, oh, by the way, this is my hair without, well, I sort of fixed it earlier, but we were out in the heat and humidity, so my hair is kind of showing its natural curl frizz. You see this? See all this mess? And people with straight hair are like, oh, I love your curly hair, I'd give anything, I can't, my hair won't hold the curl. No one with curly hair wants to hear you say that. You have no idea. It's like the bane. I mean, if you have to tame this shit every day of your life, it's not a blessing to have curly hair. It's a burden. It's like you can't just wash and go. It's like an extra assignment. I mean, sometimes I don't want to shower. I don't want to exercise good hygiene because I'm gonna have to deal with my hair. So yeah, anyway, so I did find that these help to keep the frizz down, so they'll be good for the summertime, and they also kept the curls how do I say, they're like more defined, I guess, rather than just having a pile of frizz down here. She also sent me Shub Nigurath hair gloss, which had a unique scent. It was sort of almost I thought I smelled ginger. Nope. It smells different now. Oh my god, this is good. It's along the lines of all the rest of the stuff that I ordered except key lime pie hair gloss. It's like if you could take the butteriness of Miskatonic University and the sensualness of Snake Charmer. Okay, so really just those two, but just mix the sensual with the butteriness. This is like the perfect sexy summer smell. And I also wanted to report on my opinion of liquid lipsticks. Everyone has a liquid lipsticks video, but I don't know if in the slide you can really tell, but this that I'm wearing, it's a very bright, maybe if I back up, it's a very bright pink. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Party Pink. I just got this. First of all, I like bright pinks on me. Cool pinks, not coral so much because my skin tone, though you can't tell right now, it has an olive undertone. That's why I don't get sunburned. My genetic makeup has made me fairly pale, but kind of immune to sunburn, and I will tan if I go out in the sun. It's kind of miraculous, and some of this could also be the effect of eating lots of foods that have vitamin A and antioxidants, which have a protective, at least I've read, they have a protective effect on your skin. So, the reason I got this was that I had enjoyed the color of Stila's All Day Liquid Lipstick in Bella, but the quality of this product is terrible. Terrible. It's patchy, and like if you have it on for like an hour, it forms this whitish, like a crust where your outer lip and the inside of your mouth meet, you know, and it looks disgusting. It's hideous. So yeah, so I went to Sephora and kind of on an impulse buy, I guess, although I had been thinking about getting another hot pink. I had this one in my hand, and I had the Kat Von D Backstage Bambi. Tested them on my wrist. Pretty much identical. So I just asked the guy which one was less drying, and he said he thought that Anastasia was ever so slightly less drying, though they were both drying. I actually like this very much. With a lot of the liquid lipsticks, I feel like it's a good song. Feels in the Nephilim. Maybe if I name the songs as they play, I won't get that flag, you know, that YouTube puts up if you have copyrighted material. Okay, so I've noticed that a lot of them make my lips look smaller. It's like the drying effect has a shrinking effect too, and then also when I smile, it looks like my lips are stretching, like they're being stretched. So that's not good. But I haven't noticed this yet. I did put lip balm on top of it after I applied it, just a tiny bit. And I also ordered for myself Nyx Lip Lingerie in Exotic. The color is amazing. Most of these were too pale for me, but I noticed in other people's YouTube videos, can you see the sun is so bright that you're not getting a true impression, I don't think. This is a very dark, like almost a rust mauve. It's a beautiful shade. It looks really dark on me though, and it is very drying. So the quality of this, not as good as Anastasia, though I normally do like NYX as a brand. Like I would say of all these, this is a cream lipstick, it's like packaged the same way that the liquid lipsticks are. The NYX Liquid Suede has a good, it's not dry at all. It stays. It works like a liquid lipstick, though it will kiss off on other people. But it has a moist kind of, like when you put your lips together, it feels like you're just wearing lipstick. But yeah, so I've received more compliments on this peculiar, like fluorescent lavender shade than any lipstick I've ever worn. It's like old men on the street will compliment me. It's a gorgeous shade, and I actually wore that to the bridal shower last weekend with some pretty bold purple eye makeup, and I had this steampunk, like striped black and white dress and my black and white tights. It was super cute, but not really typical for a bridal shower, especially at a place, at the most prestigious golf club where they have a dress code. They actually have a dress code. Your skirt has to come within 3 inches of your knee, which this didn't, but thankfully nobody got out the measuring tape on me. So yeah, alright, and I also, I ordered $200 worth of Ren Faire clothing. from a shop I found on Etsy called Zootzu. And I'm opening a bat. I actually received a shipment last week, but they gave me a winch pirate dress that had the wrong color trim. And, oh, I hope I don't like the one that was wrong better than this one. We'll see. So they're extra small, and they have, by the way, if you shop for this type of clothing, I definitely recommend checking them out. And they shipped right away, but if you need basics for a Renaissance fair costume, or just for like a Halloween costume, or I don't know what you do with your life, but any kind of dress up affair that is Renaissance-y, go there. I mean, they have chemises for like $19, and they charge closer to $100 at the New York Ren Faire. Not kidding. There's a really nice shop there called Heart's Delight, and I've bought from them, or at least I did like the first time I bought a costume, and I spent a ton of money. And this place has the same, at least for the underpieces, they don't sell bodices, but nice quality stuff, and it's really inexpensive. So this dress, they sent me, can you see it? It's got like the fun sleeves, and it's very, very tiny. This is, see the waist size there? So it fits me, and it's got this cool layered bottom. Anyway, now I'm thinking I might like the one they sent me by mistake, which has dark purple, this beautiful dark purple trim. So I might send this one back. Oh, they'll hate me. But anyway, we'll see. They gave me a shipping bag to ship it back. They're so nice. So I might model that stuff later. Oh my god, it's 6:30. I've been talking for a long time. So if I do model this stuff, it might be in a future video, or I'll do it very quickly and tack it on to the end here. But anyway, it has cheered me up to interact with you in this one-sided sort of way. Though I do always like your comments, and well, not always if you're an asshole, but I've only had one of those so far, actually. So please leave comments below, and I don't know, give me some ideas for how I can get more attention on this channel, because I don't want to start an Instagram account. I don't want more social media in my life. So I don't know what to do about that. I'm out of ideas. I have 0 ideas. And I don't want to share this on my Facebook page because I want to keep it distinct. I want to keep this life distinct from my real life. In case I want to say terrible things about my frenemies. Okay, this is all for now. I apologize for my lack of spark today.